That's right, you're listening to Life Hacks with Kel and Katie. That was Virtual Self and Ghost Voices on BBC Radio 1. Now today we're going to be talking about hair loss on Life Hacks because last month Newsbeat released a new documentary called Too Young to Go Bald, which deals with the nightmare of losing your hair early. It follows 23-year-old Chidera as she explores the causes, stigmas and treatments related to premature hair loss.
Now, have you, or maybe someone that you know, been affected by hair thinning? Are you worried about having to deal with going bald at a young age? If you've got any questions that you'd like to put to Dr. Rada, who is going to be joining us in the studio, you can text us to 81199 or give us a call on 03700 100 100. Here's our first story though. It's Chidera describing how she deals with her own hair loss and discussing the truths and myths related to the condition.
I wear this, it's almost like a hat that's measured to your head. It's got an elastic band. So I wear this and it doesn't disturb my hairline at all. My hairline just remains as it is underneath. And then I just put it on, clip it on. It's really easy to put on, but also very easy to remove as well. So this hairstyle is pretty much what took away my hairlines. You can see that the extensions are quite thick and heavy. And then, as if that wasn't enough, I went and tied it up into a ginormous bun. And what happens is, when you have your hair in a heavy bun like that, each time you move your head, the bun sways. So each time that sway happens, a bit of hair pulls out because of the weight of it. I would never wear my hair upwards or in an afro without covering it. No one sees this. Like, I wouldn't go out in the street. No one in the street sees it like this. Ian Salis is an expert who helps people understand why they're losing their hair.
95% of men, there is major, well, not major issues, but there is issues with genetic predispositioning. And genetic hair loss can be from the male or the female side. It doesn't have to come through the male side or the female side, so it's non-sex linked. So they will come in and they will be looking at hairlines going, this has moved. And yes, but from 16 to your mid-20s, your hairline does move. It does change, you get a mature hairline, but then there is change over and above what it should.
Ian says there are only two medications that can help with hair loss, finasteride and minoxidil. The NHS says women shouldn't use finasteride, and neither drug is available on the National Health Service.
So when you start taking this medication, it allows the hair, in some cases, to respond quite significantly. It may grow hair density back. I've
heard though that with medications like minoxidil, once you start using it, you've got to keep using it if you want to keep seeing hair growth. Is that true, or can you use it just once and then that's it?
So you do have to keep taking this medications day after day after day. It's a treadmill medication. So there is no such thing as a one-shot thing that will just get rid of hair loss.
Hair loss can also be caused by stress, weight loss, cancer treatment, or an unhealthy diet. In some cases, your immune system can attack your hair follicles. That's what's known as alopecia areata. I first noticed my hair loss when I was about 19. Do you want to see what it looks like? Sure. Because this is a wig and I hide behind this all the time. So, as you can see, I've got braids, I've got lots of hair on my head, but there's clearly a lot missing here.
This is classed as a diffuse thinning around here. Oh. It does look as though the follicles have what's called atrophied, which means that some follicles have actually died off. If you've cared for your hair over a period of time and it hasn't returned, then the likelihood is that it's probably permanent in that area.
Yeah, most people hate hearing that, and I didn't want to accept that my hair is not going to grow back, so I tried all kinds of weird things I came across on the internet. Apparently, like, if you bend all the way down and then massage your head for like a minute with castor oil, it will apparently make your hair grow quicker. Did not work.
There is Egyptian texts that are from 2000 BC that are remedies and prayers for hair loss. If there was something natural out there, we would know about it.
Thank you, Ian. I've learned so much.
No problem.
You know what? Hearing that my hair loss is at its permanent stage, I'm not gonna lie, it's super disappointing, even though I did know somewhere in the back of my mind that it's not gonna grow back. But really hopes I'd be told that, if you just use this one thing, it will grow back. But now that I know, I guess I've got closure, and all I'm gonna do now is just embrace it and accept it.
This is BBC Radio 1. They thought that you was a shy girl until I made you my girl. Now you push me like a big boy till I caught you like you did something. You ain't gotta wait for it. You ain't gotta wait for me to give you my love. You ain't gotta wait for it. Things are getting sticky, girl. I think you gon' come for me. Never gonna not hit me, your loving is just to me. And every time you hit my phone, you say you need